Hello everyone, Prince and the Bear here, and we just got back from...
The Avengers Endgame!
Yes, we did. So, thoughts?
I can't spoil the movie too much because the entire movie is a spoiler, basically.
Yes.
I think it had some good parts and some bad parts. There were things I liked, things I didn't like. Characters I liked to see, characters I didn't really care about seeing.
I will say that if you're going in this thinking that the trailers have ruined anything for you, you're wrong. You're extremely wrong. Overall, I thought it was worth the wait. I mean, there were some parts I didn't like. I wasn't a fan of everything that happened in the movie, but this is the first movie in a long time where I've actually almost jumped out of my chair to cheer or in excitement in my seat.
I'm a little cold inside, so there were people around me making comments and being teary and cheering and clapping and screaming, and I mean, I just watched the movie. I love Marvel too.
I didn't cry, but I got a little watery at a couple parts, a little misty-eyed, but I got through it. I mean, overall, even if you haven't seen all of the MCU movies, there's something in there for everybody. It's definitely a good movie. There's humor, there's action. I guess there's some romance in there somewhere, sprinkled.
See, I really feel like the way that this movie was executed, written, all of that, it's every scene tied back to a different movie that has been released from the entire Marvel series. So yeah, you could walk into it having only watched the Avengers movies.
You'll be entertained.
And yeah, but you wouldn't be able to get every aspect of what Marvel actually did if you...
There's a little of both. If you're a fan and you've seen everything, you're getting paid back for your fandom. If you haven't seen everything, you're going to go see an entertaining action movie with what's probably going to be close to the best special effects this summer, maybe. So we still got Aladdin and Lion King, and
yeah,
those are looking pretty good, but it was good.
I don't know, if I walked into this movie having been a complete layman on anything Marvel, I would have walked out maybe a little confused.
You need to see at least the Avengers movies to be alright with this.
Yeah, you absolutely. I mean, obviously it's a trilogy.
All the different origin stories and their sequels, you would be okay. You'd be a little like, hey, who's that? Hey, who's that? But to get the core story, you need to see at least the first. What is this, Avengers 4? No, 4.
3.
4. So the first 3.
Yeah. A lot of people, when I asked them if they were going to go see the Avengers movie, a lot of people told me, no, because I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet. Well, you don't really have to see Captain Marvel to go see the Avengers. Yeah, I mean, you want to see it so that you know why she's in the movie, but it's not like...
It's not critical.
It's not,
oh
my gosh, I'm going to miss the story if I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's not story critical. Go see it.
It's one of those fan things, again.
Go see it even if you haven't seen Captain Marvel.
I'm giving this, even with the things I didn't like, 5 out of 5 bear claws. Even with the things I didn't like. There was a couple things that was that's a bit far. It's I get it, but it felt a bit heavy-handed and a little bit contrived. Most of the movie flows pretty naturally, but there were some parts that were a bit janky. So it was a bit messy, but I mean, it's a ton going on in this movie.
There's a lot
it goes, you think 3 hours is long, this movie is rocket pace from beginning to end.
I didn't really, well actually, okay. I'm a clock watcher, so I always need to know what time it is. I didn't look down at my watch until we were 2 hours in. I didn't even realize at that point that it had been 2 hours. It felt like maybe 30 minutes, and then the last hour felt longer than the first 2. And the whole oh my god, you have to go pee before whatever, You don't really. You're pretty entertained well enough to where you can sit through the entire movie.
It's definitely worth the 3 hours. This is definitely something you need to see if you're a fan in theaters. Definitely do that. It definitely, we felt every punch, every hit, every explosion. IMAX was amazing. It looked beautiful. This is gonna be one of those ones I watch like tons of times because I'm sure we missed tons of Easter eggs because there's so many. But definitely go see it, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. Go see it. Go see it this weekend. You still have time.
A lot of theaters put in extra times, so even if the theater was sold out, go check that. They probably have new showings they didn't have before. This is worth seeing because within the week, you're probably going to get spoiled. And I've even given my friends a 7-day notice. This time next week, you're on your own.
One thing that I would like to share from the movie, you don't have to sit until the end of the credits.
But if you do, there's a little something. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but there's a tiny something. But you don't have to. Until next time.
Be sure to subscribe.
See you again.